Hi, my name is Chris Shum. I'm the Senior Product Manager for MongoDB Atlas, and today I'm here to share a quick demo of Atlas. MongoDB Atlas is the most advanced cloud database service on the market. It's the only multi-cloud document database service that's available on all three cloud providers, AWS, Google Cloud, and Microsoft Azure, and it's available in over 80 regions globally today. Everything in Atlas starts in the Atlas project. An Atlas project is where you manage Atlas clusters. It also serves as the security and authorization boundary. To get started, let me show you how to build a cluster. In front of us, we have a number of templates that are designed to help you get started quickly, from ones that start from free, that are great for learning, to more sophisticated configurations that are suitable for mission-critical workloads. I'm going to pick the dedicated cluster option today. When I click into this template, I'm presented with a number of options for me to pick from and to configure. The first one being what cloud provider and region I want to deploy my Atlas cluster into. I happen to be based in New York, so I'm going to use the default AWS North Virginia region. However, you can pick from any of these other regions for your application and your cluster. From there, I would pick my cluster tier, as well as any other additional settings that I want to configure. I'm actually going to keep these default options because they're great for my cluster. The only one I'm going to edit is my cluster name because this is the only thing in the Atlas cluster experience that can never be updated again. I'm going to call mine cluster 1 and hit create. Now Atlas is going to do all of the orchestration to get my Atlas cluster up and running. These default options are great for getting started, but what if you wanted more control? Not a problem. Everything in Atlas is designed with flexibility in mind. Let me show you. Here we can see that Atlas also offers multi-cloud and multi-region options for high availability. So I can add nodes in a different cloud provider and a different region for fault tolerance. I can also add nodes for workload isolation purposes for analytics use cases. Atlas also offers over 24 different cluster tier options so that you can tailor your Atlas cluster to exactly your workload. We can also configure storage and cluster tier auto-scaling options to enable Atlas to manage your resources for you so that you can focus on building your application and not managing infrastructure. We can also configure what MongoDB version we want to be running, as well as whether you want to be enabling backups. It's incredibly easy and intuitive, and it offers you maximum flexibility. Once your cluster is created, it's incredibly easy to connect to your database. Let me switch over to this project where I've already created a cluster so that you're not looking at things spin. To connect, I'm going to click this connect button. Here I have two things to do: set up network access and set up database access. I'm going to add my IP address to the IP access list, and then I'm going to create a database user. Once I have both my network access and database access configured, it's simple to follow the prompts to connect with the method I prefer. For example, I might want to connect with the MongoDB shell, and here I just have to copy my connection string and paste it in my terminal. Once you're up and running, there is no shortage of things that you can do on the Atlas UI. For example, we have the collections view that allows you to perform basic CRUD operations with your cluster. For example, you can insert a document into your collection, edit a document, or even delete a document, all via this collections UI. We also have built-in tools that offer automatic workload optimization suggestions like the Performance Advisor. The Performance Advisor offers index suggestions, index removal, and schema optimization suggestions automatically based on your most active collections. This allows you to focus on building your application and rely on Atlas to provide workload optimization suggestions. With MongoDB Atlas, we've built a best-in-class data platform, and we can't wait for you to get started. It's incredibly easy to get started on MongoDB.com, and I'm excited to see you there.